Near a pea puffer? It is. Well, hello everybody, and good afternoon. It's about 1 o'clock, maybe 2. No, 1 something. I don't know. I haven't looked at the clock in a while. What's up, biggies? I hate being sick. What's up, Fish Loft? Need to replant this plant here. I've done that like 5 times this week. You guys probably wouldn't believe this, but watch. These love it to be planted in the ground. Everybody says they hate it. Mine do the best when they're planted direct. That's what I've found out. Okay, Moss, get off the damn fishing line. Okay, so I'm gonna plant these all. I'm gonna plant every last one of them. I'm gonna take all this moss and just put it in the basket over here. There's supposed to be a bunch of fry in here. I haven't seen a one of them. Look at how algae-fied those damn Anubis are. They're just hanging on. Anubis are the hardest thing for me to grow. Like, look at that sword. It looks great. That sword was like this one here when it started out. Look how big it is now. Look at the fry. Where'd he go? That guy was born 4 weeks ago. Where'd he go? Right there. He was born 4 weeks ago. There's another couple of them in here. But I think they either got eaten or they just didn't make it. There was another couple in here, I should say. Let's look up underneath here. That's where they were last time I was looking for them, was up underneath there. All the fry. There's a bunch of freaking ghost shrimp up underneath there now. Gosh damn it. Every time the ghost shrimp get in the way. Just crush them. They're only worth 50 cents. That was a joke, by the way, people. That was a joke. Cleaning off the light. Don't do this often enough anymore. Anybody talking in there? What's up, Dank Tanks? I enjoyed Boise. Probably gonna move there. Get the fuck out of this shitty ass California state. Can you believe that they actually want to change laws here in California, restrict books that Christian pastors are allowed to teach from, restrict. Oh yeah, you guys don't even know what's going on here in California if you don't live here. Restrict. Oh yeah, restrict books they can teach from, restrict things they can say. Basically, go backwards in everything that Obama changed in legislation. You know, it was Lyndon B. Johnson that actually put that in action, saying that pastors couldn't use a political referendum to voice their opinions. Just so you guys know, that's a little historical fact right there that I just taught you. And basically, Obama was the one that did away with that. He did away with the propaganda based legislature, which also didn't allow pastors to talk about politics. They were barred from talking about politics. And now California has seen the difference of what allowing pastors to talk about politics did, so they want to reverse it. Don't you love how Democrats work? They work backwards instead of forwards. They always try to fight against people instead of actually work towards anything. If you're going to ask my opinion, I absolutely despise anyone who says they're a Democrat. And yeah, that may be opinion of mine, but honestly, just look at the history. Look at the history, and that's all I'll say to you. Democrats don't change anything. They just like keeping everything the same and keeping people enslaved. They're the ones that started the slave movement. They want to go there. But if I go too deep into that, we'll go down a rabbit hole I can't return to. Let's look at the other tanks in the house. I did say this was a tank update. Man, my saltwater tank looks amazing. Has a little brown algae over here. But other than that, it looks amazing. I'm not putting my hands in this one today. I'm not doing nothing to this today. It looks great. Although one of my frog spawn is sitting here on the floor. I'll move that later today and clean the other one off. You see there's a little red algae right there. Okie dokie. Other than that, nothing needs to be done to this tank. Nothing. I sucked red algae last week. All up. And, yeah. Dude, I love how you say I'm tripping every time I'm absolutely, completely sober. If you have not read history, you need to go back and do so. I advise you do so. I'm not tripping on shit. But yeah, anyways, off that subject. Back to fish. He always hides back there. I've never understood why people are against keeping heaters in saltwater. And I guess if it explodes, that's probably why, but knock on wood, never had that problem. I love how legislators just let ideological laws pass, though. And they act like nothing of it when these ideological laws pass. Lived in this freaking state almost half my life, if not more. And since I moved back here, this state has gone down fucking hill. Far downhill. Almost so far downhill it can't even be repaired. And I was only gone 10 years. Are we missing water here? Yeah, we're about an inch off on water. This is about the only thing I'm doing today. Right here. Lazy day. There we go. Hi, Remo! What's up, Remo? What you doing, Remo?
I just saw Goldie a few minutes ago. I don't know where the hell she went off to. Anyway. Off to the next tank. I got all the algae off this one in like literally a couple swipes. You know what's funny? When I was having all these problems a couple weeks ago, poured a little bit of this in there. I'm not even joking. You usually don't pour this in your tank. You usually put it on fish before they come into your tank. But only every once in a while can you pour this to your tank. It ain't gonna hurt anything. Anyways, it's Hydroplex made by Ruby Reef, aka the same people that make Rally. Ugh. And it did significant difference to my tank, if you can't tell. It did like an amazing job. Like, look at the sand looks great. Sand doesn't look like red poop. The next tank next to me is a freshwater tank, another pea puffer tank that's going to get moved this weekend, hopefully, with everything else that I have got going on and going around. I've got about 5 or 6 videos from the beach to upload to YouTube. The other 4 are being uploaded elsewhere. They're being uploaded for a school project, and you guys will never ever see them unless you're lucky and I put them on my Patreon. But other than that, you'll probably never ever see them. And my phone's almost dead, supposedly. But honestly, dude, if anybody wants to fact check anything I've said within this video, go do it. I'm not even joking. I'm actually telling you to fact check me. I'm telling you to go look it up for yourself. You'll be blown away by what you learn. I learn things all the time that I'm blown away by. Most people don't even understand history repeats itself. Hence why I'm a history major instead of a science major. You're probably wondering, why is the feeding tube left in here? Well, you guys are going to get lucky, actually. You're going to get to see a feeding before I swap over to the next tank. So, for those that stayed, you get to see a feeding. For those who left, you don't get to see anything. So basically, I've boiled it down. I need to get rid of at least 2 tanks so that I can do another big tank. Man, this stuff's frozen like rock. I thought all my snails had died again, but I see one right there. Up underneath that shell over there. Or up underneath that filter. I don't know why, but snails seem to die off really quickly in my tank. Maybe they come in with parasites and I just don't see all the little shit they have on them. But you'd think that the Hydroplex that I pour on them every time would take care of all that. Remo goes crazy for the food he's about to get. Hope you guys know that. He is like an insane fish when it comes to food. But right now it's just phytoplankton and it's not really for him. I mean, yeah, he can eat that, but he's not really into the phytoplankton. He's like, yeah, no tanks. No tanks. That's more or less for the coral. If you guys didn't know. You know, I have not once had one person tell me I was wrong about what I said earlier about how Democrats started the slave plantation movement, because they did. And not one of you can look up history and find a different record where it says something otherwise. I guarantee it. You know why I guarantee it? Because I haven't found any other accord that says otherwise. So that basically tells you everything I told you just like 20 minutes ago, or 15 minutes ago, was a fact. I don't need to be a truther to tell the truth. I just plain out don't believe in telling lies. That's the difference between people like me and, per se, people like Von Helton. Dude's a fucking loon tune. And I don't normally talk shit on people, but dude is a fucking loon tune. All I know is I did videos with the guy for 2 years, and he went further and further downhill. Let's just say that. He didn't grow any, is what I'm trying to say to you guys. And, you know, life is all about growth. If you can't see life is about growth, then why the hell you live in it? Really? They didn't get fed last night. Last night was a skip night. So, if you're wondering why they're getting fed so early in a day, there's why. Although I don't think there's enough of the food he likes in here, which usually causes fighting. You know, it's sad. If people just learn to listen to others, they'd get a lot further in life. Other thing that pisses me off is when people bitch about things but never try to fix them. You know, like, they never try to do anything about them. They just keep everything the same. And it's like they're stuck in a trance, man. It blows my fucking mind how some people can just walk around with this hive mentality and act like it's okay. When it's pretty damn fucking nonsensical to act like that or even think like that. But again, all of what I'm saying in this video is my opinion. I'm sure somebody will take it the damn wrong way. What's funny is my videos used to get like 1,000 views just because he was in them, which is, to me, is sad, because really he wasn't that great of a person to be around. He's kind of a negative person to be around, and even a negative person to play video games with. He'll sit there and tell you to buy said and said video game, And then when you go to play with him, he's like, oh no, I don't want to play that right now. Oh no. It's like, dude, why did I just waste my goddamn money then? On pathetic fools like that. Like, seriously. It's a lot of the reason I don't play video games anymore is because of pathetic idiots that sit there and say, oh yeah, play this game with me, waste all your time with me, blah 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 blah. There's the reason I don't play video games anymore. You guys just boiled it down. Because other people ruin them for people is what I'm trying to get across, if you can't see that. There's Goldie. She wasn't doing that earlier. Now that I fed, she's doing that again. I don't understand her. Yeah, it's a red clown. It's what you call a maroon clown. They're pretty mean usually, but he's the nicest maroon I've ever had. The only maroon I've ever had. Okay, last shot of food for them. Because they're the only ones that didn't get fed last night other than the puffers. If you feed puffers too much, like daily out of the week, they tend to fight and kill each other. And I learned that over the course of last week. So the puffer tanks are now exerting a thing called skip days. I don't know if you see that down there. There's also a shrimp in here. He keeps like poking his little head out. I almost forgot he was in here because he doesn't show his face that much. Neither do my crabs, but Ballsy's still around, aka my hermit crab. A few others are still around. And Remo's going crazy. And Groucho won't come out of the damn hole because I'm sitting right here. aka there's another fish that hides right here. Aha. He doesn't like being on camera either. He's very camera shy. He's sitting at the edge of this shell here. He's like, I'm waiting for you to go away. You guys think I'm joking. That's that fish's actual attitude. He waits for me to go away. He won't eat when I'm sitting right here. I guess we're gonna have to do another tank tour update because my phone is about to die. Yeah, it's about to die. I'll make sure that I squirt some food inside the shell before I leave this tank though. Squirted it right in the hole. That's what she said. Ha 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 ha. Yeah, that was me actually joking. Anyways, guys and gals, fish pals, don't forget with the faith of mustard seed, you can move any mountain. I'll do another video later. And initially, I wasn't intending for my phone to die. So, check you later, smell you later. In a while, crocodile. See you later, alligator. Okay. And don't forget, keep it freaking fishy. Always fishy. 24/7, 7 days a week. 365.